Okay, students, I already went ahead and opened up Creo. So go ahead and open up Creo on your desktop. And today I'm going to show you how to use the shell command. The shell command is nice when you want to hollow out something. All right, so go to New. And of course, this is going to be a part. And let's just call this shell block. Say OK. Oh, it says it's illegal characters because remember with Creo you can't have any spaces in the file. So that's why it did what it did. Okay, now let's see how that works. Okay, great. So that file name works now because we're going to sketch, and we're going to sketch on this plane, and then come over here on this panel and select sketch, and then come up here and orient to the sketching plane or the sketch view. Click here. All right. So I'm going to go to rectangle, a center rectangle, click at the origin, drag out your rectangle, click, and then come inside about right here, hit your scroll wheel. Now these dimensions are very large. Let's go ahead and make this maybe a 5, and then click on this dimension and change it to 5, and then we're going to do a refit here, and we may want to use our scroll wheel to zoom in some. All right, so let's go to OK and do a refit again, and behold your scroll wheel down. You can get into. We want to do an extrude, and let's make this. I don't know. We'll make it 3 maybe or something. Okay, and select Enter, and then select OK. Now, if you want to turn off some of these datum displays, just come up here and say select all. Okay. Now I want to go back to Sketch, click on this surface, and say Sketch. Now, you could actually draw another rectangle here if you wanted to, but let's use the shell command. I want to hollow out this block by using the shell command. So go to OK, and the section's incomplete for a reason, so just say yes, we want to exit the sketcher. Up here is shell. Select shell, and we're going to click on this face. And you can hold your scroll wheel down, and you can, or your left mouse button, excuse me, and you can drag this dimension however thick you want it to be. So let's just say we're going to make it 0.25. Select OK. So you've hollowed out this. It's just a box, simple box, right? But that demonstrates how to use the shell command. Now, let's go ahead and modify the size of this box. I'm going to go to Sketch, and I'm going to click on this plane here, Sketch, and we're going to do a sketch view to get in this view here, and I'm just going to draw a rectangle. Oops, hit escape, sorry. I'll do a center rectangle. And I'm just going to do this. Let's make this 1. And we also need to click on this dimension. We'll make this 1 also. And this dimension from here to here. Oops, we got to turn on that datum plane here. Hit escape for a minute. Okay. We have this dimension I forgot to edit, so let me say cancel. Yes. Let's try that again, okay? Sorry about that. So I'm going to move this around until I can see. We're going to go to Sketch, click on this face, Sketch. All right, and we're going to do and we want to do a rectangle. We'll do center rectangle. And then hit your scroll wheel. And we have some dimensions to work with here. Okay, so we'll make this 1. Let's make this 1 here as well. Let's make this 3. And it's good for right now. Go ahead and say OK. And we are going to extrude that. But we're just going to hold our scroll wheel down. We're just going to basically pull this all the way across like this. Okay? And select OK. So we got some little windows here. Let's repeat that. Go to Sketch. Click on this plane. Sketch. And do a look at. We're going to do a center rectangle. And let's edit these dimensions here. 3, 1. Okay, and we're just practicing this right now, but here's a dimension here, 1. We need to make that 1. So we're going to put a window. So, okay, we're going to extrude this. And again, you can just hold your left mouse button and pull down all the way through like this. Okay. Select OK. Okay, so we've got 4 little windows in a box. Okay, now let's go ahead and let's looking at some color to this. Gray is kind of boring. Red's nice. So we're gonna we have to do that. Get our paintbrush out here and hold the control key down as you're doing this. Hold your control key down as you're selecting this. Just go ahead and select OK. We're not done yet. We still have more to go to. Appearances, select the OK. Still got some more here. Hold the control key down. OK. Still painting my little house here. Okay, let's see. Have we colored in all the sides? There you go. The main focus of this lecture was to create a shell, and it was very easy. It could have been a piece of, it could have been a complicated shape just as easily. Okay, um, let's file and save as, and we're going to call this. We're just going to leave the shell block and say OK. Yes, I always forget. You have to, I guess, type it in again. This is so different than Inventor. Select OK. We don't want to do a new file name. That's probably what the problem is. Let's do a file save. Sorry about that. Now this is OK. Shouldn't do a file save as. We don't want to change the name. So we just did a file here and save. That's all you had to do. I was trying to do a save as, and I didn't change the name of it. Okay. So let's make a drawing of this now. File new, and this time select drawing. Okay, and we're going to call this shell underscore block. Select OK. And we'll make it A4 drawing size. Say OK. And then it automatically lays this out on the drawing, but I don't like the datum planes on there. Okay. Now, if you want to move a view, you have to go up here and say, we have to unlock the view. So come up here and say lock movement. Then you can hold your, click with your left mouse, then you can drag this down. All right. And then you can go back here and lock it again. Let's undo that and try that again. Okay, I just hit the undo button. You go to lock, left click, then you can drag. All right, and then we don't want to delete anything. Just hit with your left mouse anywhere on the paper. Let's do that again so you can see. Click the lock view movement, and then you can see it's much like Inventor. If you click your left mouse button, and then you can move this around. And then just click anywhere on the screen here. Let's say I want to move this one down here some. Go to here, and then you see a little red rectangle up here. Click, and sometimes Mr. Morse, for some reason, has to do this twice. All right, pull this down some. Okay, so if you want an isometric of this, right, you go to draw, general view, and you say, okay, actually cancel. General view, okay, click right here, and you should see the box come up there. Let's do an isometric, select OK. Now you can reposition this however you want. Again, let's go back to lock, click. You have to double click is what it's doing. Mr. Morse is only single clicking, so that's why I'm getting in trouble here. Click anywhere on the screen, go back to this again, click, double click, cancel. Okay, let's try to move this one then. Okay. All right, so play with that. Mr. Morris is so used to using Inventor. I used this software when I taught at UAB, and that was a good while back. But we want to go ahead and just kind of add some, click with your left mouse button here, and we're going to go in here and show model annotations. I don't want all these dimensions here. You can click on this panel and you can see I want to keep that one. All right, click on this one and I would like to keep that one. Click on this one. I don't want to show that one, so turn that one off. Next one, it'd be nice to keep that one. They turn black here, okay? Yes, I would like to keep that one as well. I don't want that one. Yeah, that one's good. Sorry. Keep that one. Let's see. Let's do an OK here. All right. You can move these dimensions if you want. Hit the undo again. Come in here, left click, and do the dimensions. And I do not want this one. So you can actually click on the dimension and it will check your box. I don't want this one. Actually, those are going to be the ones we keep. Hang on. Click on the ones we want to keep. I want to keep this one, this one. Let's see, do we want to click on this one? That's the first two that I don't want that one. I'd like to have that one, and that one, and that one. I don't want that one. Just uncheck it. Okay. I want that one, but I don't want that one. Okay. Here, that would be nice to have. And this one, we don't want that one. So everything that's left in red here, as far as dimensions go, should not, if we say okay, should disappear. All right, and notice I have superfluous dimensions here, so I should have made sure I checked that off here. But let's try that again up here with the top view. Left click, come in here, select your dimensions, and obviously I don't want all these. I don't want this one or this one. I'd like to have this one here and this one. So let's see, do we want that one? Nope, we don't want that one. Do we want this one? Nope. This one? Nope. This one? Yep. And this one? Nope, we don't want that. So select OK. That's just showing the window. So undo that. We're getting a lot of practice here. Click with your left mouse button, show the dimensions. This time I'm just going to select this way. Okay, I had to zoom in to grab that dimension. I think that's okay right there. Okay. You can always move your dimensions like this. All right. So if you click, I'm going to move this over like this. Need to, sorry, double click here. I got to unlock it. I have to zoom in some to do it. Cancel. Been a long day for Mr. Moore, so okay. Now let's put some labels on this. Go to annotate and just go to note. And we're going to actually, to be honest with you, annotate unattached note. So click right here, and we're going to call this top view, and highlight that, make it bold, and also underline. Okay, and just click somewhere on the side. I'll undo that again, get some more practice here, go to notes. Unattached note. And top view, all caps. And highlight this, make it bold, underline, click. It's making a box around it tonight. Let's go. Let me see something here. All right, I'm just looking at some things here. Go to note, click here, and I'm going to type in front view. You can make this bold, bold and underline it. Okay. I think that's how we did it the other day. If you want to move it, just kind of click on it. Let me go up here. I'm going to hit that, hit the delete key, and we'll try that one again. Hit the delete. You got a note. Up here, top view. And what I was doing wrong is I was clicking too much here. And it keeps putting a box around that one, so I guess a box is going to stay. Right side view. You can double click on it, highlight it. Go to note. ISO view. Bold, underline. Okay. So anyway, we're just playing around with this some. The main focus tonight was again to shell this out. File, save. Okay. Now we need to file. We're going to print this. Or we can do a save as and do a quick export to PDF. Okay, so that's what it would look like. You of course save save your PDF. File, save as PDF. Shell underscore block. Interesting how it keeps making it lowercase. So this is what you would submit. So all I'm looking for here, I was playing around with different things tonight. Mr. Morris, like I said, is very tired. I just want to see if you can use the shell command. Okay. I'm going to give you something else to do in addition to this, but please see if you can create the shell command, create this box by using the shell command. Close this out. Shall we save this? Close this out. Close this. Say yes. And we're going to stop the recording.